Peru is not widely known for its large Indonesian diaspora. Only 98 Indonesians reside in the South American country, 20 of which are part of the Catholic clergy. Father Augustinus Sutiono, a Catholic priest hailing from Malang, East Java, is one of them. Having been stationed in Peru for nearly 2 years, he is currently the vicar of Our Lady of Mount Carmel Parish, or Parroquia Nuestra Señora del Carmen, in the Miraflores district of the capital of Lima. Like anyone else, living and working in a new country with an entirely different language comes with its challenges. So on a sunny and beautiful day in Lima, I met with Father Augustinus at his parish to talk about his time and experiences in Peru. Hi, Father.
Hola,
Hola, it's very nice to see you.
¿qué tal?
¿Qué tal? Estoy muy bien, ¿qué tal?
Muy bien,
Estoy
muy
bien.
bien. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Okay, let's take a little walk while we chat. Of course, coming to Peru and living in Peru means that you have to learn Spanish.
Yes, sí,
How
of course.
difficult was it, and how good is your Spanish at the moment?
Spanish for me is mysterious.
Okay.
It means very difficult,
Mhm.
but fortunately I have learned Latin. So the construction of the sentences more or less similar to Latin. So I can adapt it.
Okay. So it sounds like your Spanish is quite good.
Poco a poco,
Poco a poco.
little by little,
All right.
but get better. Yeah.
All right, getting it. Father Sutiono is among the 4 Indonesian Catholic priests from the Order of the Carmelites who are serving in Peru and Latin America as part of an MOU agreement between the Indonesian and U.S. Carmelite provinces. This is not his first stint abroad, though, as Father Sutiono spent 10 years in the UK where he completed his master's and doctoral degrees. But still, he says that the cultural differences of serving in Peru are vast. All right, so Father, perhaps maybe you could, tell us what the differences are between Indonesia and Peru, living in Peru and, giving your services here,
Yeah.
compared to Indonesia.
Yeah, there are differences about the difference is how the church is organized, how the life in the parish church is maintained.
Okay.
Completely different. Here we cannot see a lot of young people get involved in the church. Only the elder. But in Indonesia, we can find that everyone, all young people, really flocking in the church. And also, below the organization of the parish church, in Indonesia we call lingkungan, or in the level of grassroots, there is a kind of cohesion among the people.
Yeah.
Very close, like brothers, living like brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot find it here in Peru.
Despite these vast cultural differences, Catholicism is very strong in Peru. According to the most recent census, 76% of the Peruvian population are Catholic. In fact, Father Sutiono said that one of the things he learned and was most impressed by was a high level of devotion shown by Catholics in Peru.
There is a great devotion here, the practice of devotion. There is a procession very popular here, the procession of El Señor de los Milagros. The whole people of the Catholics flock in the same church in the center of Lima and start to carry the figure of Jesus crucified and walk around the streets the whole month. That attracts people. That is devotion.
Catholicism was brought to Peru by Spanish missionaries and conquistadors nearly 500 years ago and was a major part of the Spanish conquest of the country. As a result, it left behind numerous significant historical sites, including one of the oldest churches in South America.
It's like the convent of San Francisco in the center of Lima. These historical sites really unites people, and it connects with the practice of Catholicism in the past.
So as Father Augustinus mentioned there, these historic religious sites in Peru still hold great significance even up until today. So now let's visit the convent of San Francisco in the center of Lima. The Basilica and Convent of San Francisco of Lima is one of the most visited and famous historical sites in Lima. It houses 3 separate churches, which are among the oldest in South America. The Basilica began construction in 1546 and was inaugurated in 1672, making it over 3.5 centuries old. As Father Sutiono mentioned, the church complex has many historical chronicles documenting the origins of Catholicism in the early years of the country, which has influenced the practices of Catholicism in modern-day Peru. In fact, the Basilica has a library with around 25,000 books and texts on theology, philosophy, history, and literature, some of which date back to the 16th century. Underneath the church complex lies the catacombs of Lima, a sprawling network of paths where an estimated 25,000 bodies are buried. At the time it was developed, it was believed that resting on these sacred grounds would bring one step closer to God. Its rich background, beautiful architecture, and unique features make it not only an important place of prayer for Catholics in Peru, but also a significant part of the country's history. Krishna Sam and Ronnie Kunchoro reporting for C Today from Lima, Peru.